Hey, it's Daddy Abdullah. God help me with what I'm going to tell you guys. I love you very much. I care about you. You're deep inside of me now. You're not getting out. You have to stay there. You're deep inside of this, and this. My mind, you're inside of that. You're inside of my heart. You're inside of my spirit. And you're inside of my soul. I think someday we'll have a big soul meeting together up in a place where it's right up high, and yet it's not up high, it's everywhere. There's a dimension somewhere between here and the outer zones in the stars where God lives. God lives here, and God lives everywhere. Where is not God? I wrote a book one time called How Long You Been Standing Here, God? How long you been standing here? God's everywhere. I'm glad for that. What am I going to talk about? Notice I'm wearing my Canada shirt or jacket. I'll tell you why in a few minutes. The reason I'm so bent on the internet and relationships that can happen on the internet is because one of my most important people in my world I met 3 years ago on the internet. She was in a bad way. Dr. Dhara. Hello, baby. I love you. I love you. She's from Mumbai, India. And she now lives in Canada with her fiance, Steen. Very nice young man. Dr. Dhara was kind of in a struggle. She was really struggling way back in 2017. And we met on a website, just an atheist website it was. We met and we started arguing, talking. We got to know each other. She told me all about her life. She told me she was in a messed up relationship. We fixed that in a minute. We fixed her. It was great. You know what? She was struggling at the time. She was really struggling. She was wrestling with life. Some of the way some of you are doing now. She was having a battle. She was really battling life. And you know what happened? Her and I talked every day for about 3 months. Sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Every day. My wife said, wow, you having an affair? Somebody over in India? I said, no, honey. She's like a daughter to me. She's like a daughter to me. And my wife said, whatever. Okay, have fun. So I did. And Dhara and I got closer and closer and closer and closer. And wow, it was like, whoa, this is something really special. And today, she's like a birth daughter to me. I'm blessed to have my daughter Rhiannon. I'm blessed to have my adopted daughter Angela. And I'm also blessed to have Dhara as a daughter to me. But guess what? The idea that you can meet somebody over the internet and you can establish a relationship. I'm going to turn this light off. There. That's why the light switch. I had a light on. Anyway, the reason I know you can establish a relationship over the internet and it can be firm and strong and good and healthy and wholesome and happy and like a family relationship is because I have that with Dhara. We're just like this. Father and son. Just like this. And if there's anybody in the world I can talk to about anything, it's Dhara. Because you ought to hear some of our talks. They're great. But it sold me on the idea that this can be done. And so that's what gave me the impetus to go forward into Africa. About 6 months ago, charging into Africa. Let's see what we can do in Africa. Well, I've repeated the formula. The relationship formula. You know, you say, well, Facebook friends are kind of superficial. But I've repeated the formula that I got with Dhara, my daughter Dhara. I say she's on my little pinky finger here. There's my 5 fingers over there. That's a thumb, but we'll call it a finger. These are my top 5 females. These are my top 5 males. This little girl right here is Dhara. She's my pinky finger girl. Now guess what? I've got about 50, 60, 70 relationships that are growing and evolving and getting stronger and stronger and stronger because you guys have reached out and loved me, and I'm reaching out and love you back. Big hug. It's great. I believe in the wonders of the internet. When I was about 10 years old, we walked around and we said, you know what would be cool? If someday we got older and we took our phones and we had we could hold a phone in our hand and we could a television would show up and we could talk to our friends on the phone. Now I never imagined I could do that to Africa. Oops, there I am. But every day I talk to you guys on the phone. Blah, 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 blah. It's great. It's amazing. It's wonderful that we can do that. Every day I do, and it's great. The wonders of the internet. Now the internet can be a bunch of garbage too. That's why you got to decide how you're going to use the internet. You're going to use it for good or bad. I tell you what, I would not trade Dhara for anybody. I love my little baby. Dr. Dhara is my baby. She now lives in Canada. Actually, I'm sending her this jacket, but I thought I'd put it on for the video. How about that? Fits me. Fits me. Anyway, I love my little baby girl, Dhara. I love so many of you. If I started naming you, somebody'd be mad because they'd be left out, but I could go a long list. Boys and girls, men and women. I could go on and on and on and on and on about how much I love a whole bunch of you. But it's amazing. It's amazing. So guess what? We're going to work together, live together, have a good life together. We're going to do some good things. We can make the internet a good thing for ourselves. I want you to come and learn on my teaching YouTube channel. Africa, we love you, LLC, Limited Liability Corporation. Africa, we love you, LLC. Remember the LLC, that way it'll come right up on the YouTube. We got the first spot right there every time. If you just put Africa, we love you, won't get it. I want you to watch these videos, learn from them. If I ask you how many videos you've watched and you tell me only 3, I'm gonna be kind of mad at you. I love you guys, okay? So here, come on in, give me a hug. Come here, give me a hug. I love you so much. I care so much about you. You're my babies. You're daddy's babies. Daddy Abdullah, here for you. Namaste. That means may the God in you recognize the God in me. Namaste. I love you. Okay, let's talk soon, okay?